So our next speaker is Alan Wu from Smooth and Sharp, and he will entertain us with his talk on At first I thought it was as abstract, but on how far can an RFID antenna reach biodegradability by using additive manufacturing, the creation of a worldwide first and the only ISO certified RFID antenna. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Welcome, everyone. First, I would like to appreciate your time. Next 20 minutes you share with me. So in return, I will give you our successful development of this biodegradable RFID antenna. So first, I want to introduce SNS, where we are come from, what we are doing now, what we achieved, and what we can do for everyone. So we are in this business since almost 2 decades, smart car business, and we start to develop this DOP, direct on paper RFID antenna since 2015. And then 2020, we grant this ISO certificate for biodegradability. And this is our capability. So actually, we start from prototyping to mass production. And the production-oriented product development is very important, especially for commercial projects. So when we start to design something, we need to guarantee the production unit cost has to be acceptable by the market. So this is our strength. So that is a product roadmap. We can start for more components. Up to date, a small, tiny NFC antenna, we can power up to 7 LEDs plus 1 NFC chip. And then multiple layer. This is cooperation with EM Microelectronics. This is a chip, dual interface. So our antenna has to be push UHF and NFC antenna at the same time. And then different substrate. We start from paper, and the low temperature substrate like PET, we can also print it. And more complicated design, this is ECG, with more fine line, with more application. And then fine line. Today, we print row to row with gravity printing. The narrowest line gap is 150 micron and around 30 meters per minute. And depends on the customer requirement, we can do mechanical design. So, IoT, this term we know since decades, Internet of Things. So today I want to share everyone a new term, IoDT, Internet of Disposable Things. What is this? The IoDT is based on anything and everything else as long as it is produced cheaply enough to discard it. Cheaply enough, it's not from my pocket, it's not from your pocket, it's not from government budget. Sadly, it's at the cost of Mother Nature because it's so cheap. You just produce it, you just discard it. So we need to think about that. We are from the RFID business, so the RFID tech like this is the typical case in IoDT. RFID is a good product. People use it to optimize the supply chain. It means it will avoid material wasting in the food industry also. But there is a challenge. All this antenna is produced by chemical etching, and there is a tiny plastic inside after use. So I think in recent human history, the industrialization and automation is indispensable for civilization evolution. So that will be a challenge for me. How can we find an eco-solution, sustainable solution to produce this RFID antenna without chemical etching and plastic? It's a big challenge. So, always look on the bright side of life. Here's a number. Everybody happy because we are a commercial company. We are doing business. So that's very happy. RFID is growing. You can see these crazy numbers. 2026 there will be close to 90 billion tags like this. You will encounter this more and more in your daily life. People use this RFID for retailer business,